What's going on, everybody? It's Joe from the Acceptable Casualties. We're back to do the Patreon review slash raffle. For this one, we ended up getting the M3 Lee tank set. It's 3 tanks from Old Glory 15s, their Command Decision line, or Command Decision line. They're all metal. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 5 pieces to put the whole thing together. So we're gonna kind of just like dig in and take a look at it. So when I open these up, these are the pieces. So that's the full built kit in the back right there. So this is what you get for the hull right here. It's a hollowed out hull. It's metal, not solid all the way through. So I mean, you still have a little bit of weight to it, but you know, it's not like a super heavy piece, but it definitely has some weight to it on the tabletop. You also get these track pieces right here. They all come separate. There's no like there's still flashing on it, but you don't get like the extra metal pieces. So like for the treads, you get like this little piece of flashing down here, but for the most part, they're very clean molds, as you guys can see, with lots of good detail in here. This is the other side that you get on this one as well. So same thing, you get like that little bit of flashing down there from the mold, but like I said, it's a very clean piece, and it fits very well inside the undercarriage here. When you put these together, like they fit flush in here, and it's a nice solid fit. Really easy, I think, to get these glued together and put together once you do assembly in here. So yeah, this is the turret over here. So like I said, the turrets are very clean too. If you guys can see, let me get a paintbrush out here so you guys can kind of get a better look. So so underneath, this is like the little machine gun on the top right there. Underneath, you might have to do a little bit of cleanup, and that's like on all 3 of the molds to kind of just get a little bit of the flash under there. Looks like it cleans up all right. The barrels on these, as you guys can see, they have a little bend in them. When I picked them up out of there, they were kind of bent. I tried to straighten them out a little bit. I didn't put like a ton of time into it, but these can easily get get bent back into position pretty well. Or if you just pull them out and cut them off and maybe replace them with some brass rods, that would work really well too. But on here, there's not a lot of cleanup on the turret at all. It fits super great into the turret. I mean, once you just drop it in right there, as you guys can see, I mean, it spins really easy. You know, there's no filing or anything like that. All the molds are really put together well. And like I said, there's not a lot of cleanup on these. I think on this one, what I was looking at, you have a little bit of a flashing line. I'm trying to split the glare here. It's kind of difficult. But there's like a little mold line that kind of goes through over here that you can probably easily get with a file. Same thing on this side over here. There's a little one that runs going all the way across. But like I said, with a little bit of file work, it would clean up. And that's really the only major thing that I'm looking at right here. And then back here, as you guys can see, there's a little bit of flashing on the back, and this is on all 3 of them, so I don't know if like the mold didn't line up just right on this one or not, but that's it. You can easily get like a little pair of pliers and a small metal file and clean that up, and it would be perfect. But like I said, the detail on these is really, really nice. It's 3 for $25 from Old Glory. I know they have a thing that you can sign up for too. Forgot what the name of the club is, but it's $50 for the year, and then you get like 40% off all purchases. And if you go on the Old Glory site, I mean, they have everything as far as vehicles, infantry, guns. Like if you're looking to build a full army on there, maybe like 2 or 3 armies throughout the year, maybe like you and like one of your buddies or something like that, throw in the extra $50 in there to buy the membership for the year. You would make your money back and probably then some on top of it. And I can speak for the infantry models because I've gotten them before for Ancients, and I think I have one thing for my Soviets that's from them as well. The infantry molds, even their older stuff, it is pretty good quality. It's pretty nice, and it's metal, and it's done well, and there's a lot of good detail in there. And the vehicles, like I said, this is the first set that we got here that I've looked at, and it's really, really nice stuff. Like I said, minimal flashing. The pieces go together well. Here, I'll show you guys. Like this is the full one here put together. And like I said, it's hollowed out in the middle, so this kind of looks like underneath if you had it all together. So like I said, but it still has a good amount of weight to it. If you want to do maybe some plastic card or some kind of filler underneath, if you're planning on like using these tanks falling sideways for like thematic setups on your table or anything like that, you can go that route as well. But just as is for the tabletop, the hollowed out version, you can't even tell on there. Like I said, they look really good, and it's 3 for $25. And then if you end up getting that membership for the year through them, it knocks it down to roughly $5 a tank, I think, for like they're premium quality molds for I think 15 mil out of the Command Decision line. They're really, really nice. So yeah, that's a look here at the M3 Lee from Old Glory. The winner of the raffle for this month is going to be Toby Brock. I pulled his name out of the hat, so he got these 3 coming his way. Just so you guys know, this is going to be the only one for this month. It's going to be the M3 Lee tank. For those of you guys that are on the Patreon, we're going to put up the next vote probably in about a week or 2 from when this airs, so you guys will be able to vote on what we're doing next week. And I also had some stuff getting sent in the mail for free from a company of ours that I'm going to add into the raffles for next month. So we'll be able to raffle off 2 or 3 items next month as well from just the people we have now. And if you get even more people in with more money in the pot, we'll be actually able to get some more stuff in there too. So like I said, this is going to be it for this month. Toby Brock, you're winning. You got this coming your way. For next month coming up, we're going to do a vote, see what's going to be coming through the pipeline for that, as well as some other items that I got for free that I'm going to push through and pass on to you guys. So thanks for participating. Check out the Patreon. I'm going to have the link below if you guys are interested in throwing it in there. Like I said, you put $1 in the hat and you got a chance to win like a $25, $30 kit right now. And you know, there's not a ton of people in there right now, so the chances of winning are actually pretty good right now. As the thing grows up, it'll be a little bit harder to win, but we'll also have more items to kind of to bid on and put our raffle on. So thanks for participating, and I'll catch you guys later.